I'm Brian Reese.
And I'm Wade Tatangelo.
And we're going to talk about
St. Patrick's Day.
It's this week.
Yes, it is. This is the greatest drinking holiday probably of the year. Sure. And as your bar tab writer, it's definitely on one of my favorites. So what it is, put together a list of the best Irish pubs from Sarasota to Charlotte County, back up to Manatee County. So let's run this down. For details on all the parties, you're going to have to go to TicketSarasota.com.
Right.
So
what is the best, do you think? The most Irish pub?
Oh, definitely the Celtic Grey Pub in Punta Gorda is the most authentic in our region, and it's
a beautiful place.
Beautiful place. Mm-hmm. The Doyle family does a great job with it, and one of the most authentic I've ever been to in Florida with Four Green Fields in South Tampa.
Sure.
On par with that. Number two, what they might not have in authenticity, they make up for in just awesome drink deals and throw an awesome St. Patrick's Day party. Yep. And they make these egg rolls that have like a Reuben inside of them, Clancy rolls. I love those. And that's Clancy's, Irish Sports Pub in Bradenton. And then for number three,
Lynch's, which apparently has a big change that I didn't know about.
Yeah, I did a little reporting on this one. And here's what's the Lynch sisters, they opened in 1986. Last year, shortly after St. Patrick's Day, they started talking to Jason Burns, who used to own one of the Bogies, and he bought it. And what's cool, him and his wife, is they bought it, you know what they did? They changed nothing.
Sure.
They love the place. I went there, had their Irish stew. It's still just as awesome as I remember. Yeah. All he did was he added some craft beer selections. Our beer geek will be happy to see that, to go with the Irish beers. And he expanded the liquor selection a bit. So, and they're going to have an awesome St. Patrick's Day party out in St. Armand as well.
Now the next one has a great location for St. Patrick's Day.
And it's also very, very authentic. Thomas Steins is Irish. He brought over all this awesome Brookerbach. You can pick up a copy.
We're talking about McCabe's.
McCabe's Irish Pub on Old Main Street. It's a whole bar row, and they're actually going to have a St. Patrick's Day party, which we'll talk about. But McCabe's, and now they have a sister diner, which is going to be making all the food. McCabe's used to have Rasher Tierney's, and that was a full kitchen bar in Bradenton, very popular. This one doesn't have a kitchen, but they just opened up a sister business, Lou's Diner, and that's where all the traditional Irish food will be made.
Gotcha.
So check that out. Number five, I think
in Gulfgate.
Yes, we've both been to this one, I believe.
Oh yeah, definitely.
This is more your kind of bar. It's the most divey bar on the list, and I love it. It's smoke friendly. It's very smoky. I meant that.
It's the kind of place where you're going to see the same butts and the same stools every day almost.
Like when I sat down there and I said, "What are you guys doing for St. Patrick's Day?" And the bartender goes, "Nothing. We get mobbed anyway." They don't update their Facebook page. They're a quintessential dive bar. Oh, she goes, I've been calling. We don't answer our phone. So but I love that. Then we got three. I'm going to combine them into one. The Paddy Wagon Irish Pubs. Sure. You got two in Manatee, one in Sarasota, and they're all the same. Also, they're like a more high-end version of the dive bar. They're smoke-friendly, which appeals to some.
Don't serve food.
Not to others. No food. Tons of TVs. It's a long bar. Some kind of faux bricks. Yep. They got golden tea. They got darts. They've got pool.
Some of them will be bringing food in for St. Patrick's Day.
Yes. Another one's located right by a bunch of great restaurants, and we got all those details in the story.
The next one is the one I think has the best food, certainly, of all of these places.
I would definitely say the best food in Sarasota, Manatee. It's been a little while since I've eaten at the Celtic Grey.
Sure.
But I love Pub 32. This is Pub 32 Gastro Pub. And yeah, their food is just phenomenal. And for $40 on St. Patrick's Day, you get a really good deal on their Guinness, their corned beef soaked in Guinness.
You know, they've got, they're in a strip mall, and so it doesn't look like much from the outside, but you get inside, and they've got all these snug set up, these like big wooden booth setups that kind of separate you from the rest of everywhere else, and they always have amazingly good Irish music.
And they're going to have a big party outside in that shopping center on St. Patrick's Day, and do a pickle shot there. It involves pickle juice and Jameson, and it's delicious, trust me.
Surprisingly.
Yes. And number 8, Shamrock Pub. Irish people give it some grief because there's an English phone booth inside of it, but it's a delightful Irish pub. It's really more a craft beer pub. But what Shamrock does is they throw the best, hands down, bar none, block party, St. Patrick's Day party in all of probably the whole area, at least Sarasota. And that's going to start with a pint being poured at 9 a.m. Hopefully Brian and I will be there.
Yeah, some will be there partly because the
some
winner
point
of
will
our
be there.
limerick contest is decided there.
Yes.
So if you want to vote on who gets to go to the Shamrock to say their limerick and try and compete for big prizes, then you can go to TicketSarasota.com and you'll see the little limerick thing on there.
And I forgot to write this. This is their 8th year, and that's why they're going to have 8 bands playing. And and they got Nancy.
It's all day long.
Yeah, Nancy's Barbecue. She's did the corned beef just from scratch. It's going to be awesome. And there's a
bunch of other food trucks.
Yeah, a bunch of other food trucks,
including Polpo Pizzeria. Love that place.
I haven't had that. I've heard good things.
Oh, it's really good.
So yeah, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna eat there. I'm gonna drink there, and I'm gonna see who wins the limerick contest. And then, if that's not enough for you,
if it isn't,
it
should be.
Sean Murphy, love that man. He owns Beach Bistro and Eat Here. Yep. Every year he throws a St. Patrick's Day parade, and this year it is same thing. It's in Holmes Beach. Go on TicketSarasota.com for details.
There's also a bunch of other stuff going on at non-Irish bars, like the Crow's Nest does their thing.
They do a limerick contest that goes back 40 years.
Yeah,
in Venice.
It's a crazy.
And they got a cool tavern downstairs.
Geckos, all over the place.
Main Street Live, their street party.
Yep.
Probably be the most packed of all of these.
We're talking about Old Main Street in Bradenton.
In downtown Bradenton. So stop by McCabe's. And then there's another kind of quasi-Irish bar called O'Bricks, and that's right on Old Main Street too. And then this is our coworker Shelby Webb. She's written about this, I believe. Siesta Key St. Patty's Day pub crawl.
Wait a minute. There's a pub crawl on Siesta Key
I know.
in the village?
It is. It's basically every night is a pub crawl this time of year in Siesta Key in Siesta Village. But this one started out the Siesta Key Oyster Bar, so you can get some alcohol-absorbing corned beef they're going to be serving in your belly.
Oysters, though.
No, you probably don't want to start out with oysters.
No.
That's not a good idea.
Or finish with oysters, honestly.
I probably don't want to finish with oysters either. That could make for an interesting finale. And then, if you want to stay classy on St. Patrick's Day,
keep it classy.
Keep it classy. You can go spend the Big Green Holiday and the Big Purple. Go see the music, and I believe they dance too. The Young I can't say
Irelanders. The
Thank
Young
you.
Irelanders.
At the Van Wezel. And I haven't even started drinking yet. All right. Well, that's our rundown for St. Patrick's Day.
That's right.
Please check out all these Irish bars, but on St. Patrick's Day, come by and say hi at Shamrock. We'll be there, and we've got cool prizes.
Save your money for your Uber.
Yes. Make this an Uber night. Don't even trust the designated driver. You want
or any local taxi company. Honestly.
Or any taxi company.
Don't want to get rid of those guys.
No. Happy St. Patrick's Day, everybody.
Bye.
Did you put a hat on?